We're gonna make some swords today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's gonna be like this.
That sounds pretty cool. I chose the 4-foot measurement because that's where it comes up to about here on me, just above the belly button, cut down to 4-foot lengths. Seems honestly pretty good, maybe a 1/2 inch further. I've lined all the blanks up on the floor and then set a straight edge here to get that measurement, and then here to get a similar measurement for where the swell of the pommel is going to be. If you're curious about my measurements, from here to this line is 13 inches, and from here to this line is 2 3/4. I've marked the center of these lines here at 3/4 of an inch because the total length across the board is 1.5 inches. That center line is going to give us a point to measure off of. I've added a second line along the bottom, 1/4 inch from the bottom, so that I can start my pommel about there, rather than coming all the way to the corner here. So this is a mark 3/8 of an inch in and 3/8 of an inch in from that side. And now what I'm going to do is connect those lines like this from this corner to here, and from here all the way up to that line there. And that is going to give us the shape of our sword. I've cut 6 1-foot lengths of the same board, marked a center line on them, and then marked the middle of the board, that's the 6-inch mark there, and then 1/4 inch from 5 inches and 1/4 inch from 7. So these are going to be our cross guards. In addition to these marks in the middle, I've now added marks on the end. These are 1/4 inch each from that center line, and that's going to be where I cut those to.
I need you to come over here.
I will come see. And while we were using the bandsaw, we carved out a little toy sword for my son to use. Show me! You're a madman. Oh, these are good. That is grand. Oh, don't forget to eat it. That's good stuff. Now we're in business. Yeah. I now have these cross guards drilled, but obviously they have these little spurs sticking out. Those I'm going to remove by hand filing. In order to take these and turn them into something that is smooth enough to fit over the end of the sword, I've just been using my Mora knife. For the pommel, I've glued on the wedges, and this is a use of rubber bands as a clamp. Isn't this cool looking? These are swords made from scratch. But the question remains, how did they fence? Yes, I'm sure you can. You're his second?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Where did you hear about a second?
From Harry Potter.
Nice. I see you.
I'm gonna attack you.
Oh no, I'm not armed.